Expanding our search on the fast-growing community of men who engage in this trade, we visited another popular hub in Ogba, Lagos, Southwest Nigeria, and the story resonates in a consensus of a people who are so determined to follow their passion and what some say is a natural call.
You know, everybody has what they like, what they have to learn. And this one come from my own mind. I learned so many other jobs. Actually, I don't like it. It's not giving me good money. But like this, I know how much I make because I produce my whole week. Something like this. I know how much you watch. Even some of my boys, they are in outside now, making it too.
Would they have failed if engaged in crafts and works easily identified with the male gender? Or is it a classified form of laziness?
No. Being a hair braider, do you know how much creativity goes into that? It's not easy braiding. They get to stand for hours. If you are not good at it, nobody gives you your hair, as in your head. As in you don't play with people's hair now. Because when you don't do it right, you're going to loosen it and you're going to lose your money. So you've wasted your time and your energy. This is not a lazy man's work at all. I started braiding sometime, but I just stopped because I couldn't just keep doing two creative things at the same time.
There are actually men who know that they would only make a living selling things to women. They are comfortable among women, they are comfortable doing women's business, they are comfortable with women. So they have this understanding of themselves. So they now look at it and they're okay. And they are doing well. It's not about being lazy. Being a hairdresser is not easy. You stand 24 hours, you stand like 18, 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days. So it's not a lazy man, it's not a lazy man's job at all. Considering the stress level when it comes to hair making. In fact, men, and men even have more stamina, because for women you have issues of, hormonal changes, you have issues of emotions and all that. But for men, they're a lot more stable. So they have the stamina most times to endure the stress and the demands of hair making.
Having put in 16 years into the profession, Victor Stevens can't see himself in another trade. He says, what more can be fulfilling and profitable than to be doing what you enjoy doing and still get paid for it, with an added advantage of customer satisfaction?
I find passion and happiness in doing it, and at the same time I also make money when you are happy. Because ladies are the one paying, they must make their hair, and that is for sure. So I'm happy doing that. When you are even doing it, they will be putting happiness to your face, offer you some things. Do you care for this? Do you care for this? At the end of the day, you will still get paid. So I'm happy about it.
There are clearly needs and skills gap that can be harnessed if the various hub of these stylists, whether male or female, is properly organized. They are in Ikeja, Surulere, Yaba, University Road, Mushin, and in Ogba, just to mention a few in Lagos, Nigeria's southwest region.
Well, yes, I think because we're in a society where we all know that you have to look for other things to do than look for a white-collar job. So it is a business where you do not need so much capital to start. You just need a small space to stay and necessary tools which are not expensive, and you find yourself making business. So it's actually a small skill which I think a lot of people should buy into, because I think they make a lot of money on a daily basis. They make a lot of money than even people that work in the office. So I think it's something like I never go out of the market. People are always going to make their hair.
They need to be possibly brought into well-structured shelters. Training is something that can a little more be put in detailed curriculum in institutions necessary for that purpose. This clearly can help with the way people view the profession.
Basically now we're working on regulations, rules, in terms of code of conduct, NOS, standards, in terms of hygiene, practices and all that. Basically we are working on that. There's a body now as I speak to you, a body of stakeholders in the Nigerian hair and beauty industry. We are meeting regularly and we are working very hard to make sure that in Nigeria there are standards. And these standards now, because you notice that if you look at the industry, you have different categories of people. You have the well-read, you have the illiterate, you have the not too read. It's a mixture of different people. So now we're working on standards. that based on these standards, no matter who you are, no matter where you are coming from, if you want to operate in this industry, you will operate based on these standards.
In terms of influence, indeed, the setting where most of these skilled providers are found is a leveler. Class syndromes don't count here, despite the shabby environment they operate.
You're seeing what I'm saying. We eat when we are hungry, but then it still don't matter, because if we don't encourage them, how are they going to survive? If everyone keeps running to the salon to make hair, how would these people striving to survive have something to eat? So this is how we do. This is what we can do to support them. They are good at what they do. That's the truth.
The hair-making community, as it's currently coming on, has also taken away a sizable number of unemployed, and this is also on an upward trajectory. Observers say it is capable of doubling the current figures if properly managed.
The thing about the business is lucrative. That's the truth. There is no one in a hair business that wouldn't boast of having something on her table every day. Even if at the end of the day you wash hair, you have this money. If it's just weaving, you make your money. So the business is lucrative. They make money off it. If you make at least 5 people per day, you should be smiling with at least 10,000 naira. So imagine when you make 10,000 naira per day.
There are bound to be some psychological effects of finding yourself in professions that were traditionally meant for the opposite sex. Initially, there will be this issue of people wondering, why is this man doing this? Can he do it? Can he do it well? Am I sure that committing myself into his hand will be able to do it well? That initial shock will be there, and it can be a form of embarrassment to that practitioner. You find a lady coming to your salon and discover that, oh, it's a male that is there. The initial surprise and possible doubts in one's mind that, can this person do it, or does he have any ulterior motive? So for such people, for such practitioners, they should expect that initial shock. And they may find it difficult to make inroads easily into such professions, because they have their own associations. All these artisans, they have their own association here and there. So initially, there may be that the issue of rejection, so to say. It will take a while before there will be acceptance by the customers, by the society, and a lot of people may read different motives into what you are doing. Why are you finding yourself? Why are you coming to this area? This place is meant for a group of people, or some abstract embarrassment. Oh, you're a male nurse. Some people will feel, why are you there? I thought this is meant for females. So that's initial embarrassment maybe for some people, and you may have to start explaining why you are there, here and there, here and there. But with time, you're able to prove that you can do it.
Indeed, a future of possibility lies ahead when the conversation will not be around gender preference, but clearly a professional endeavor that is boldly accepted as another decent craft capable of moving from an SME to an MSME, and possibly a recognizable cadre of the informal sector, which can be captured in details by the Bureau of Statistics for the economic impact they galvanize. The trade is still evolving, thereby making the level of acceptance open to debate. However, these guys are brazen and determined to scale all odds in that regard, and perhaps contribute their quota to the development of the beauty industry in Nigeria. That's the much we can take this week. We'll be glad to hear from you using the handles showing on your screen right away. Bye for now.